Susie here with a call to action. I have to start with a trigger warning because some of this information is sensitive. I'm Susie. I'm a 33-year-old mother of 7. It's all 7 right there. My kids were taken from me simply because I called the police on their father for domestic violence. Failure to protect is what I was told by the social workers and the court-appointed attorney. They alleged that the father of my children and I had a history of domestic violence, and that simply was not true. And that's not the only lie they reported to the court. This was 3.5 years ago, in August of 2016, and I'm still fighting for my children. 3.5 years of being misrepresented by 3 court-appointed attorneys. Not once have I been allowed to properly defend myself or object to the social workers' lies or submit my own evidence. 3 court-appointed attorneys. The first 2 chose to not misrepresent me any longer when I presented them with my objections, with my reports to the court, because they knew darn well that this case is based on lies. But the very first day I met the 3rd and current court-appointed attorney, he told me flat out that the judge does not care that the social workers are lying, so he would not file my objections. I did try to replace him with a Marsden hearing and was denied. I tried explaining to the judge that I did not feel that this attorney was properly representing me. He was misrepresenting me as the first 2 were. But I was denied. So I am in need of a real private attorney. But it's bigger than my family. This is happening nationwide, across the country. I'm sure you're aware of the things that are happening at the borders, children being taken from their families. It's been happening across our country, right in front of us. CPS are incentivized to tear kids away from their families and adopt them out. They get bonuses for adopting children out. The longer they keep them, the more kids they have, the more money they get. I have 7 good-looking, smart, well-behaved kids. And as a victim of domestic violence, I've been easy prey. But again, this is bigger than my family. There are children and parents losing their lives because of the things they are being put through by this corrupt court system. Something needs to be done. I've emailed state officials, Senator Kamala Harris, Senator Dianne Feinstein, and others. I am currently in contact with the district attorney's office. But we need more. So this call to action is to ask, please take 2 minutes to share this. Suddenly blanking on everything, and there's so much to say about it. I have more information on my blog if you'd like to learn more. Articles, videos. There was a senator that was exposing Child Protective Services, but she lost her life, and her husband murder-suicide. Just so it's known, because they've tried to use the fact that I was born with a disorder of which depression is a symptom. I would never end my own life. Just so you know. Because I know what kind of effect that would have on my kids. I couldn't do that. Shoot. There's a lot I was gonna say. My neighbor kids are being loud outside. Please share my story. Share this video with other parents. Let's get it to state officials. With the elections going on, we need to make a change. Those kids are distracting. Gosh. I am in need of hiring an attorney, and I wish I had the funds to do so, but I don't. My community is very small. There's not work available. I've tried. I worked housekeeping for 4 days before they decided to let me go because I was too busy. I was too busy to work for them, housekeeping, because of my visits with my kids, my classes, doctor's appointments, therapy. And to be honest, I prefer to work online on my own schedule because that allows me to make my own schedule flexible around everything else. I sell Avon, and what is the word? We sell more than just makeup and perfume, in case you didn't know that. We have products for children and, excuse me, men and the home. Excuse me, I tend to burp a lot when I talk a lot. I will put my link to my store down below. If you would do me the favor of helping support my fight to get my kids back. I also sell, I am a Damsel in Defense Pro. Damsel in Defense is personal protection products like stun guns and pepper spray and striking tools, personal alarms, education for families, and more. Tools for vehicles. Um, I'll put my link to that shop down below as well if you'd like to assist my family and help protect your own. Um, and then I'm also a streamer on Twitch. Not only does it provide me with an income, but streaming for me is therapeutic. I'm actually going to be doing a 12 to 24 hour stream here in 20 minutes at 4:30 p.m. PST, Saturday, November 23rd to either 4 in the morning tomorrow on Sunday or 4 in the afternoon, depending on how it goes, to fundraise toward my fight to free the littles. That is my campaign. My impish littles. My username is impish thing. It has been for almost 2 decades. I'll put my link down below to my Twitch channel. If you'd like to join me, you can get to know me, get to know my story, join my community. It's a pretty awesome little community of awesome, supportive friends. But yeah, that joining my stream, you can help more directly. Donations are a thing of streaming. I did used to have a GoFundMe, but I don't like asking people for money. I don't. So I didn't use it. And so it's become inactive, and there's Avon, Damsel in Defense, and my stream. So I will link the 3 down below if you're interested in helping my family. I would be very appreciative. I know my kids would. They want to be with me. It's ridiculous because at the last hearing I testified, I was asked about my bonds with my children, and I explained that our visits are good. We're very active. We're a very loving family. My 5-year-old, he was taken from me 1 month before his 2nd birthday. So most of his life he's been without me. But he wants to be with me every time we visit and have to say goodbye. He is sad. He asked if I can stay with them or if he can come home with me. All of them want to be with me. They should not have been taken. Please. I need help getting my kids back. I need help changing this court system because it is so corrupt. I'm sure there was more I needed to say, but I'm gonna stop talking and hopefully crying so I can get this show on the road, on the stream, my live stream. I will be posting more updates and more information on my case and the whole we need to change things. Today is a National Adoption Day. This court is trying to adopt my children away from me simply because they get money for doing it. If you've watched this far, thank you. I'm sorry that I've forgotten everything I wanted to say and it's a hot mess. But I have to get my story out there. This can't happen. This has to stop. And I need your help. Please share this video. Other parents, state officials, every state, not just California. I've been reaching out to California, but I'm working on branching out to everyone else. But I need help. So please, 2 minutes to share it. Please and thank you.